belts. Welcome back to another one of our Saturday shorts. And I know that after that sick intro, you might be wondering, I wonder what kind of sweet dance moves Phil's going to teach that I can use during my rest periods. But no, surprise, we're going to talk about belts. Specifically, the 4 W's of belts. Last week we talked about how to put a belt on. Today we're going to talk about the width of a belt, when to put one on, where to put one on, and what to do once you've got it on. So let's talk about the width. Remember, this is the quick version. 4-inch belt. If you can get your back set in flat, in rigid extension on the deadlift, go ahead and wear a 4-inch belt. If you can't, you're probably going to need a 3-inch belt. If you can't do it in that, then you probably need a 2.5-inch belt. The most common options are a 4-inch belt and a 3-inch belt. All right, when to put one on. Good rule of thumb. Put it on for your last warm-up and then for all of your work sets. With time, with experience, you'll decide when you want to put it on. But that's a good rule to start with. Where to wear your belt. Where to wear your belt. Start with your belly button as a general guideline, but the most important landmarks are really your hips and your ribs. It's got to be between those two regions. Specifically, you do not want it to hit your ribs. So my belt is usually worn right about here. My belly button is located kind of at the top end of my belt. So my belt sits a little bit on the low side using my belly button as a landmark. But again, do not hit your ribs. It's got to sit between the hips, between the ribs, but you don't want to catch the ribs. And that is also largely what is going to determine your ability to wear a 4-inch belt or a 3-inch belt. Last, what to do with your belt once you've got it on. Take a big breath. Hold that breath with tight, contracted abs and perform your lift. Release your breath after the rep is over. Don't complicate the breathing. Don't worry about taking a big belly breath or breathing in through your diaphragm or breathing in through your left nipple or out through your right nipple or anything like that. Listen, you've been breathing your whole life, hopefully. Take a big breath, hold it, tighten your abs as if you're going to take a punch or as if you're constipated, and simply hold that breath throughout the entire rep. You can do this with an open mouth or a closed mouth. It has nothing to do with your cheeks. You don't need to puff them out or anything like that. We hope this helps.